This segment is sponsored by Holland Hospital, where a special women's health event is promoting healthy trends and smart choices. Dr. Barb Dupree is here to talk with us about this very special event, and you are going to cover a lot of ground that night. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I know that breast cancer and breast health is your area of expertise, and one of the topics that is going to be discussed is the whole idea of DNA testing. And we hear a lot about it these days because we see so much of it on TV, right? Mail away for this kit and find out your DNA. This is different from the DNA testing you do, correct?
Exactly. We think this is a really timely topic. As a matter of fact, just this morning, one of my listservs, the topic was somebody got their test results back from 23andMe. It suggested they were high risk for breast and ovarian cancer. Now, what do they do with that? So we want the general public to understand that the direct-to-consumer genetic testing kits are really not medically sound information that they should make actions or plans around. It's really about ancestry and, you know, maybe some fun traits, whether you have cilantro aversion or whether you have dimples or whether you have perfect pitch or some of those sorts of things that probably we already know about ourselves. So the idea is to really help educate women around what's available for cancer genetics and their risk assessments and what we have to offer women and who should be tested. And
yeah, because you, in your work, your kind of DNA testing has proven really critical for a lot of patients.
Yeah, it's really exciting science that's really changed things for many people. About 5% of breast cancers are felt to be related to gene mutations. And just for an example, the BRCA1 and 2 genes have been identified to have over 2,000 different gene mutations and variations, but the direct-to-consumer tests look at 3 of those.
Oh, wow.
So our concern is that patients may do the direct-to-consumer, opt in for the health record portion of it, come back as negative and feel reassured
Be like,
by
shoo!
that.
Yes.
Exactly, and that really isn't necessarily the case. So we really want people to recognize what it is and what it isn't.
Yes, when your type of testing provides results, how are you able to fashion treatment plans based on those results? I want people to understand the real critical nature of having it done not in the mail.
That's a great question. So we take a couple of things and we put it together. We do family history as well as a lot of risk factors, and the computers generate risk assessments. We can tell individuals what their 5-year risk, what their lifetime risk of developing breast cancer is, and depending on those numbers, we can offer them risk reduction medication. We can talk about better or more complete imaging, specifically breast MRI. We can talk about how we can do better surveillance and address lifestyle. And then if they qualify, depending on what their risks are, we can go ahead with genetic testing. And then if they test positive, depending what the gene mutation is, it's really a very tailored approach to how we would monitor or manage that, depending on how high their risk is. Not every gene mutation has a real high penetrance or high significance for developing cancer. Some are relatively low or modest. So we might manage those individuals quite differently.
And this is a topic that you will be addressing on the night of this special women's event.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have to let you know because we kind of have a list of some of the other topics that are going to be talked about. Cancer genetics, diet trends, eating right for a lifetime of good health. And there's going to be an exclusive health market on hand. And there will be hors d'oeuvres, wine, desserts, and some special gifts. And we have to tell you, this women's health event, Healthy Trends, Smart Choices, is scheduled for Thursday, September 12th. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. It's at Holland Civic Center Place, and you can learn more and register online. We've put a link to the Holland Hospital website at 13onyourside.com. You'll find it there. It's good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Here you're going to have a good crowd already. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more My West Michigan.